Today we have a power yoga sequence, which is all about getting that strength working in your upper body and also bringing you some fluidity. There's also going to be a bunch of core as well, so get ready to power up. Coming down to Vajrasana and sitting at the end of your mat. Just take a few moments to breathe, inhaling and opening into your chest and exhaling, rounding into your back. A little seated cat to warm you up. Let your body lead you. Inhale, let that heart open, stretching the throat. Exhale, feel through your spine, rounding down. You may want to watch this video through to get used to the sequencing because it's going to flow pretty fast. This time as you inhale, open out your arms, expanding your chest. Exhale, cross the hands onto your knees. Left hand comes down behind you, sweeps up. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Take the hand to the right knee. Right hand comes up. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Round the spine as the hand comes down to the opposite knee. Inhale, open cat. Exhale, cross those hands the other way. Right hand rises this time behind and over. Move the spine like cat. Inhale, left hand. Exhale to the knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, hands down to the knees. Inhale, hands up, palms together. Reach it up and back. Exhale, child's pose. Take a moment and then start to round the body up, moving forward into a modified plank for a moment. Chest and chin to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Breathe length through the spine. Exhale, release. Take your fingertips out to the side and draw the body up, inhaling to lift the chest. Exhale down. Exhale to lift the belly. Inhale to lift the chest. Continue. Exhaling down, lifting the belly. Inhale, lift the chest. It's like a little wave through your body. Really feel it out. It's lovely. Tuck the toes, hands to your low ribs. Press to a modified plank. Sink back. Child's pose. Roll up and through. Sweep those arms up with you. Keep this fluidity moving through your practice. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Really feel your body. Exhale, round and cross those hands. Repeating that segment. Right arm reaches up, crosses over. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, round the back as the hand comes to the opposite knee. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, round and cross. This time left hand up, inhaling, rounding that back to exhale it to the opposite knee and repeating on the other side. Inhale, open those arms straight up to the sky. Exhale, child's pose. Roll up into a modified plank, prepping for a modified chaturanga. Knees down, chaturanga up, chaturanga all the way down. Breathe into your cobra, feet on the floor, gazing over to the left, twisted cobra. Inhale, center, exhale, right. Inhale, center, lift, and exhale, release to the floor. Tucking the toes, firming the body, pressing modified plank. Lift your left knee, press into the heel, release. Lift your right knee, press into the heel, release. Find that strength through the upper body. Left side lifts and down. Right side lifts and down. Keep breathing. Left side up, down. Right side up, down. Feel that core. Left side, right side. You might want to watch this next bit. Press into a full plank, back into a down dog on the toes. Press back to your thighs, bending those knees. Roll up and through to a plank. Press into the heels. Roll forward, reach up. Feet are wider, press back. It's a little squat, down dog squat. Roll up and through and continue to move into an upward facing dog. Roll back, down dog squat. and roll through, upward facing dog. Roll back, down dog squat. Tread out those feet, bring them a little closer in now. Tread it out. Bring your feet together, swivel them over to the left, hips down to the right, swivel over to the right, hips down to the left, stretch, and then come back to center, downward facing dog. Feel your lovely down dog. Bend one knee, stretch into the opposite leg, bend the other knee, stretch again, working that heel to the floor. Right leg lifts, dog split, open up and open that hip, knee to the sky, flex the foot, really reach into it. Roll your right armpit down towards the floor, lift the leg again, square the hips, release, down dog. Tread a little bit more. Feel your way through, left leg lifts, dog split, open the hips, bend the knee, flex the foot, reach the knee away from the hip up to the ceiling and square up, release. As you tread, start to tiptoe your way up to the top of the mat. When you get to the top of the mat, grab hold of your big toes, yogic toe lock. Roll those elbows in towards each other and draw yourself down. Lengthen through your spine and then release the elbows, pull them away and draw yourself towards your body. Release, soften, press through the feet, belly button draws up, ragdoll yourself up. Use the floor to do that, hands down in front of the heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the right and back to center. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms out to the left, back to center. Reach up and back. Exhale, wave yourself down towards the earth. Lovely flow there. Inhale, half lift, lengthen out that spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up. Just halfway and fold. Step right foot back, rock out for a moment, reach that right hand up, left hand to the left knee, open out to the left side. Lovely big lunge. Inhale back to center, right hand to the floor underneath the shoulder, lift up the right knee, extend the left arm straight out, reach through both sides. Release, step back, downward facing dog. Roll up and through to your plank. Press back into those heels. Roll up and through. Down dog. Press down into the heels. Roll up and through. Plank back into heels. Roll up and through. Down dog. Down into the heels. Keep going. Find your rhythm. Find your flow. Work that strength through the shoulders, through the body. Roll it out. Work your core. Don't forget to keep pressing into the heels. You can reverse the motion as well. Play with it. Have fun. Find your flow. And downward facing dog, tread it out. Roll through plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, down dog. Tread it out again. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Bend your left knee a whole bunch. And then your right knee, a whole bunch. Really stretch into it. Enjoy it. Feel it out. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look to your hands, and start to do some little hoppity hops. And hop up to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold and rise. Inhale. Exhale, hands down in front of your heart. Inhale, rise up. Interlace your fingers. Bullfighter pose to the right. Rotate to the left, bullfighter pose to the left. Exhale, hinge to the floor. Reach the hands behind you, interlacing the fingers, let them carry on. Release, inhale, rise up, chair. Exhale, fold. Straighten out those legs, left leg steps back. Right hand to right knee, left arm reaches back. Low lunge, reach over towards your right side. Breathe, keep the hips level and square. Inhale, release the hand. Lift that left knee, extend out through the right arm. Make sure that that left arm is stacked under your shoulder. Reach through both ends of your body. Step back, downward facing dog. Roll through to your plank. Bring the feet together and roll over to your side plank. Stacking the feet, or you can bring that top leg up into a tree plank. Lift through the lower hips, lengthen through the spine, press up through that lower hand, roll back to the center and roll over to the other side, side plank. If you're balanced, you can gaze up, otherwise just gaze at the floor. Maybe move into a tree plank or just stay. Find your balance, try not to tip. And release. Plank, walk over to the right, roll to the side. Walk over to the left, roll to the side. Walk to the center, roll up, downward facing dog. Separate your feet hip width apart. Right leg lifts, dog split. Press up to the toes, knee to nose, core plank. Right leg extends. And bring that knee over to the right elbow. Extend the leg. Down to the right wrist, extend the leg. Over to the left elbow, extend the leg or armpit if you can. Wrist, extend. And back to center, core plank. Reach up, dog split, downward facing dog. On the other side, left leg lifts over to the nose and up. Over to the left armpit or elbow and up. Down to the left wrist and up. Over to the right armpit or elbow and up. Down to the right wrist. Yeah, feel that burn. Bring it back to center, core plank. Extend. Exhale. Down dog. Whew. Take those knees wide. Settle down. Wide-legged child's pose. Interlace the fingers behind you. Stretch it out. Let those arms release. Chest down to the floor. And then fingertips out to the side, roll through the spine, inhale, thread the needle, left arm through, right arm can come behind and tuck in to that left thigh crease. If that feels comfortable, again, modify, find what works for your body. Come up and inhale, thread that arm through. Tuck your left hand into the inner thigh or just have it behind you or straight up or above your head. Again, play, feel, and then come up, not hanging out too long. Widen out those feet, coming into frog pose. You can have a block or a cushion underneath your chest here. For some of you, your hips are going to be flat completely, unlike mine. And breathe, feel that inner thigh stretch. Bring the toes in, press yourself up into a little squat. Inhale, extend the arms, malasana, squatting pose. Find the squat that works for you. Left hand out to the side, opening up that left knee, right arm extends. Extend your arm out a little further and bind that pose. Reaching back behind you, open the heart. Reach up again, release over to the other side, the right side, left arm lifts, and then binding the pose on the left side, only if you want to. Open up the body, breathe. You can use a strap for this as well. Release the hands, malasana again. Try and find length in your back. And then exhale, round the back. Squeeze those thighs in. Inhale, open the thighs. Exhale, round, squeeze the thighs in. Inhale, open, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, release the hands down. Preparing for a modified crow. We're actually going to run our shins along our upper arms and see if we can put our toes on midway through our forearms. Release. Open up. Malasana again. And then press up, feet are wide. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squat. Malasana. Hands to the floor. Turn those feet in. Lengthen. Reach the arms behind you. Let them fall out behind. And inhale, open up. Skier's pose. Reach those arms out in front. Look for that length through your spine. Feel the burn. Hands behind you, lengthen out the legs and rise up, open goddess. Reach over to the right side. Sorry, that's the left side. Reach over to the left side. Extend and stretch. Work those hips. Bring the arms down. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Feel the burn. Breathe. Sink a little lower. Hold. Inhale, rise up. Peel your toes up. Straighten those legs. Turn the feet in. Exhale. Come down, interlacing your fingers again. Release. Allow the crown of the head to come down. If this is uncomfortable for you, place your hands on the ground or on your thighs. Inhale, rise up. Turn towards your left. Legs are straight, looking for pyramid pose here. Turning that back foot in as much as you need to square the hips. Inhale, rise up. Turn towards the right. You can interlace those fingers behind you. Let the arms, don't fall over like me. Let the arms come over your head. Breathe. Inhale back to center and step your feet in to the middle. Inhale, reach those arms up and back. Exhale, hinge to the floor. Walk forward, plank, and walk back. Tadasana, rise up. Exhale, come forward, plank, and walk back. Tadasana, rise up. Exhale, come down. If you're getting tired, I totally feel you. Lifting those legs in planks. Alternate lifts. Right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. Feel that strength. Press up through the arms. Don't be sloppy. Don't be lazy. Work your alignment. Build that strength into your body. Core is lifted. Belly button moving to spine. Pressing through the arms and reaching up through the upper back. Oh, here we go. Knee to opposite elbow. Knee to opposite elbow. This one's tricky. Find your balance. You can skip this. You can do it just with the knee and keep the hand down. Breathe. Find that balance. And come into a down dog. Breathe. Whew, good job. That was hard. Look to the hands, step, walk or float up, rise up. And exhale, hands down in front of your heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, chair pose. Twist your chair to the left. Make sure that your hips stay level. You can tuck that top hand into your thigh and deepen that twist there. But keep on working the levelness in the hips. Release, rise, and then rotate towards your left. Extend your arms, stay there. You can also have hands in prayer, or you can tuck that top hand in to the thigh. Draw back through your right thigh crease. Inhale, rise up, chair. Exhale, hands behind. Inhale, up to the toes. Hands up. Hold. Breathe. Release the heels. Karate Kid. Right leg lifts. Left leg lifts. I might be on the other leg. It's all good. Release. Back to those toes. Rise up. Find your balance. Your drishti. Focus. And release down. Tadasana. Inhale, sweep your arms up, bring your left leg up, grab hold of that foot, cross it onto your thigh, coming into figure 4 pose. You can sink as low as you want, stay up, hands together wherever you need to be, or you can come all the way down, squat onto that right leg and do a little figure 4 squat without falling over. Try and find your drishti, find your balance, breathe, or just stay in a normal figure 4 or even a tree pose if this is tricky. Release out, fold over, and rise up into your figure 4. Release. Inhale, let's do the other side. Exhale, lift that left leg, cross it over. Sorry, that's my right leg. Cross it over. Maybe sit down, maybe stay here. Find your drishti, find your balance. Come on down, resting onto that right heel on your toes. This is intense. Find that balance. Focus, work it. And my balance not so good today, obviously. Release yourself out from that squat. Come back into your figure 4. And then fold over if you want a good hip stretch. Check in with that. See how that feels. Figure 4 again. Trying not to fall over desperately like me. And then release out your leg. Inhale, rise up. extend, exhale, fold. Inhale, press up to your toes. Lift your left foot and tap your wrist 20 times. Breathe. Stay on those toes though. This is tricky. Working hip strength. Swap sides 20 times on the other side. Oops, I got lazy and I'm not on my toes on that side. Stay up on your toes if you can. Don't be lazy like me. Release when you're done. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Step back or hop back. Plank. Release your knees. Yogi press ups. Baby chaturanga. Shoulders no lower than elbows. Up. Exhale, down, hold. Shoulders no lower than elbows. Inhale up or exhale. Depends where you are with your breath. Exhale on your effort. Inhale when you lengthen. Release. Plank. Downward facing dog. Roll up and through. And rolling like we did at the start. Plank down dog. Plank down dog. Wave it out. Find that wave. I'm getting tired. My wave's getting a little lame. Take those knees down. Left leg lifts, foot to the ceiling. Reach back with the right hand. Find your balance. Lift into a lovely big bow modification in cat or tabletop. Release, sunbird. Extend to the side. Exhale. Inhale, sunbird. And reach back again. Extend up. Open. Exhale. Release. Right leg lifts up, foot to the sky, reach back for that ankle. Inhale, open through the body, find your balance, find that stability through that supporting arm. Sunbird, out to the side. Inhale, sunbird. And reach back, reach up. Working those glutes, yeah. Release, tabletop position. Downward facing dog, roll through to your plank, roll through to down dog, plank, down dog. Right leg lifts, knee to nose, right leg extends, right armpit, right leg up, left armpit up, right wrist up, left wrist up. Right armpit, wrist, extend, dog split, drop that leg behind you, reach the hips up, open, wild thing, breathe, release, and extend, dog split, release, downward facing dog. Left leg, dog split, over to the left armpit, up, right armpit, up, left wrist, up, right wrist, up, left armpit, left wrist, and back into wild thing. Reach up, open, extend through the hips, soften the hips, step back through, downward facing dog. Make sure you know how to do wild thing before you try that one. Drop your knees down, child's pose for a moment. Roll up and through Vajrasana, hands together in front of your heart. Inhale, extend, cross those arms. Inhale, cat stretch. Left arm comes down behind, right arm comes to your left knee. Reach up and exhale, release. Hands to knees. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. Inhale, up. Extend your arms to the right. Lift the hips, open into a modified camel. Reach those hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Make your way down to the floor. Inhale up, cobra. Exhale, release. Lift through the belly, roll back. Toes are tucked. Press up, roll through, come back down. And lift the booty, press back, release. Child's pose, roll straight up. Exhale, hands down, Vajrasana. Inhale, right hand up, exhale to the left. Inhale up, left arm over to the right. Inhale, extend. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind you. Come forward onto the crown of your head. Hips over knees, arms up behind. And you can stay there. You can have the hands down by your side, or you can prep yourself for a headstand. You can either just hang out in a little modified headstand, use a wall if you want to, or go straight up into your headstand. If you're not familiar with headstands, check out the tutorial. If you're not comfortable with inversions, that's all good. Just stay in that first pose we were in with the crown of the head on the floor. Release from that headstand. Come on down, rest in child's pose. Bring the palms together, bend at the elbows, point the fingers to the sky, and just rest, breathe. Feel that breath moving into the back of the body. And gently roll up. You can modify any of the poses in this workout to suit you. You don't have to do everything I'm doing. Come down onto your back, release down. Setting up for a bridge, press through the feet. Lift up, left leg lifts, cross it over onto your knee. Lift it up again, release. Lift up, right leg, cross it over onto that left knee. And reach up and release down. Press into your bridge. You can get higher if you want to. Walking the feet in a little closer, hands under the hips, breathe the body up, or just stand a normal bridge. It's all good. And if you want to, you can come up into a wheel pose. Or again, come down and come up into a bridge again. There's no need to do full wheel. If you're happy doing wheel, go up there. Gently come down when you're ready. Hug your knees in. And then hug your left leg in. Squeeze it in nice and close as you release your right leg. Swap sides. This is great to stretch out the psoas. Interlace your fingers. Stretch out. Toes together. Hands behind you. Stretch in opposite directions. Feels so good. And some core, because we haven't had enough core there. Legs lift. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. You can have your palms down by your side. And even slightly under your hips if you need to. We're doing 10 of these. Breathe. Inhale those legs up slowly. Exhale them down. Work the core and tap the toes. Bring the hands up. Tap the toes. This is optional. Hands up. Tap the toes. Exhale down. Inhale up. Tap. Exhale down. Inhale up. Tap. Exhale down. Inhale up. Tap, hold on to the feet, happy baby. If happy baby doesn't feel comfortable for you, you can hook the knees or just hold on to the knees and let the feet fall out to the sides. Release those legs out to the sides and drop them over to the right side. And if you want to extend your left arm by your ear, reach up into that left hip. This is our little windmill stretch. And if you want to, you can place your right ankle on top of your left thigh or knee, only if that feels good for the knee. Release. Drop to the other side, extending that right arm up by your ear. Reach up into that right hip. If you want to, placing the left ankle on top of the left thigh or knee area. Make sure the right knee feels good. I don't know if I'm saying my left and rights correctly, but you get what's going on. Release. Feet are wide, knees in together. Active relaxation pose. Breathe. Notice how the body's feeling right now. Lovely full abdominal breaths here. Walk those feet back in. Hug your right knee in and come into a universal spinal twist. If it feels better to have the knees stacked, you can do that. If you have a twist preference, you can do that too. But this isn't an efforted twist. We are releasing, relaxing into this one. Release out. And let's hug that left knee in and come into our universal spinal twist on the other side. Release and soften. Let the shoulders come down to the floor. Breathe. Release out from there. Shift your hips to the right slightly. Drop the knees over to the left. Start to move your left leg towards the right side. Grab hold of that left ankle with the right arm and the right knee or thigh with the left arm. You can leverage into this or you can relax. Just make sure you feel comfortable where you are. Release the leg if it's not comfortable. Make sure the knees feel good. Breathe. Cat-tail pose. Love it. You can also extend that right leg out in front of you if you want to instead of having it bent. Release and come over Back to the other side. Rock those hips over. Move them over towards the left. And find a cattail on this side. Breathe. Releasing out from there. Hug your knees in. Give yourself a little rock around from side to side, a little bit, a little cuddle. And then drop the feet into reclined butterfly. Arms wherever you like. Let's find a place that you can release. Surrender to gravity. Let gravity do the work. And breathe. Deep abdominal breaths. Bringing those knees up, stepping the feet wide and dropping the knees in together. Active relaxation pose. Keep that lovely deep abdominal breathing going. And finally, surrender yourself into a very well-deserved Shavasana. Relax everything. Lengthen your tailbone towards your heels, flatten your shoulder blades out underneath you. Let the feet fall out wider than the hips, arms out from your side, palms facing up. Surrender. You can stay here in Shavasana as long as you like. Enjoy it. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.